Mice are not naturally aggressive animals, but they may become defensive if they feel threatened. Most of the time, mice will not attack humans unless they are in danger. It is important to remember this if you encounter a mouse, and to give the animal plenty of space to avoid any potential conflicts. In general, rats and mice should not be a threat to humans unless they are cornered or mishandled. There is a lot of misinformation about rats and mice. Some people believe that they are aggressive animals that will attack humans, but this is not always the case. In fact, most rats and mice are quite timid and will avoid humans if possible. There are a few exceptions to this rule, but for the most part, these rodents should not be feared. However, it must be considered that rats and mice carry many diseases when in contact with them or their feces, urine, or saliva. And there is always the possibility that you could be bitten. Are rats aggressive towards humans? Sadly, the answer to the question of whether rats attack humans is sometimes yes. And it'll be an experience you'll want to avoid at all costs. Rats, as you might expect, are infected with a variety of diseases. This implies that their bites can transmit a wide range of infections and make you very sick. While rats and mice share a lot of similarities, there are some important differences between the two species. For example, mice are more aggressive than rats and will attack humans if they feel threatened. Rats, on the other hand, are much more timid and will try to avoid humans if possible. Rats will only bite you once in a while. Rat bites are not particularly prevalent, despite accounts of rats attacking babies, bedridden persons, and the homeless. These creatures are mainly nocturnal and attempt to stay away from humans as much as possible. Are mice aggressive to humans? Mice are not aggressive towards humans by nature. There are a few exceptions to this rule, but for the most part, mice are timid animals. However, if you corner a mouse or threaten it in any way, it may become defensive and could potentially bite or scratch you. When it comes to reproducing or defending their territory, mice can be hostile toward one another. They can, however, sometimes direct their rage at humans. You should never try to handle a wild mouse because of this, as well as the reality that wild mice and rats can transmit over 35 diseases. Keep in mind that to control rats and mice in your home without running the risk of having contact with them, it is necessary to hire extermination professionals. They will be in charge of controlling, exterminating, and cleaning all traces of a rodent infestation. Rodent Exterminator is a company with more than 30 years of experience. It has the best professionals to help you and save you many problems with the wonderful services that leave your home rodent-free. Call us 213-431-0890 right away. Will a mouse come near you? Rats and mice are known for being pesky pests, but do they ever get close to people? In most cases, the answer is no. Rats and mice typically stay away from humans, unless they are forced to come near because of a lack of food. However, there are some cases where rats or mice may come into contact with people, either by accident or on purpose. For example, if there is a large infestation of rats or mice in a home, they may start to come out during the day in search of food. And if someone is trying to bait or trap them, they may get close to the person setting the traps. Will mice or rats bite you in your sleep? Mice can technically harm you while you sleep if they choose to. The good news is that a mouse is unlikely to bite you while you sleep. Even though mice are unlikely to cause you harm while you sleep, this doesn't mean they won't crawl onto your bed, including on you. These animals are afraid of humans, so the only reason you discover one in your bed is if there's any food for them to eat, such as crumbs. So, if you decide to spend a night in your room eating in your bed, make sure to sweep up any crumbs that have accumulated. Can you get sick from a rat or mouse bite? Yes, you can get sick from a rat or mouse bite. The main danger posed by rodent bites is an illness. Rats and mice carry viruses and bacteria that can cause life-threatening illnesses. Rat bites can often become infected, so it is important to seek medical help as soon as possible. You may also need to take antibiotics to prevent the infection from spreading. Can rats or mice harm pets? Yes, rats and mice can harm pets. These rodents may bite or scratch pets, which can lead to infection. Pets may also become sick after eating food that has been contaminated with rat or mouse droppings. It is important to keep pets away from areas where rats or mice are present, and to clean up any droppings or food scraps immediately. In conclusion, rats and mice are not naturally aggressive animals, but they may become defensive if they feel threatened. These rodents will usually only attack humans or other animals if they feel that they are in danger. If you encounter a rat or mouse while out exploring the great outdoors, it is important to give them plenty of space to avoid any potential conflicts. Rats and mice should not be a threat unless cornered or mishandled. However, these creatures can come close to people looking for food scraps as well as trying to find shelter from predators like coyotes. Remembering this information might save your life one day.